everyone, Nancy here from Nancy Inspired, and I'm here with the Teacup Wisdom for the month of May. And this teacup has a lot to do with our expectations and how our expectations might be affecting us. So the first image in the cup is at the bottom of the cup. And when I first looked at it, I didn't know what it was, and the word chimera came up. And I actually didn't know what that was, so I looked it up, and it was about unrealistic expectations. So as I tapped into it, there's also a little child kind of hanging on or being elevated by the chimera's tail. So what I'm hearing is that sometimes we get a little bit bogged down about what we expected things to be in our lives and social media and whatnot. We are constantly shown images of what a perfect family is and what a perfect mother is or what a perfect childhood is or what a perfect life is. And what I'm hearing, and this is at the bottom of the cup, so this has to do with our sort of childhood expectations, that maybe we need to kind of evaluate a little bit about what our expectations are and if they are causing us some challenges because our reality doesn't quite meet up to our expectations. The fact that it's a child that's kind of riding on the chimera's tail, the idea is maybe look at life, especially even in the past, with a bit of childlike innocence, with childlike curiosity. You know, children explore things with curiosity and wonder. They don't know what they don't know, so they don't know to have expectations of things. So the idea is to maybe take a look at maybe some of the disappointments we might be feeling due to expectations, which brings me to the next image, is this one. And it is a person who is very burdened down, carrying with a heavy load, and there's a dark cloud above them. But you'll notice that it's completely clear around them otherwise. And what I'm hearing is that be aware this month of burdens that you're carrying that you don't need to be carrying. So either things you're carrying for other people, or maybe you're making things harder on yourself because of those expectations, because of those things that we think we should have or we think we need to do and that kind of stuff. And so we're carrying the burdens of other people. I recently heard a story about the Buddha giving a meditation or giving a talk, and someone was, challenging and heckling and saying lots of negative things, and would travel around following the Buddha, heckling and saying these negative things, eventually approached and said, "I've been heckling you and calling out, and you've completely ignored me." And the Buddha said, if you give a gift to someone and they don't receive it, who owns that gift? And the person was like, "Well, I still own the gift." And he said, "Well, I haven't received your anger, and so I don't own it. It's yours still to carry." So don't carry other people's stuff. Don't carry their anger, their frustrations, their emotions, and make it be a dark cloud over your head. Recognize that there's actually space and bright sky around if we don't hold on to things that don't really serve us. The other image is really cute. It took me a minute to figure out what it was. So then I asked, and it's actually a little story. There's a little person and traveling with a creature. Looks kind of like a goat. And the idea is that life is a mysterious adventure, to treat it as though it's like a fantasy novel. We have no idea what's coming, and the magic and the mystery and the evil and the good but to treat our lives as an adventure story, because honestly, that's what we are on. We are on an adventure. We don't know what lies around the corner. We have hidden talents that we don't even know we have. And it's about recognizing that life is an adventure, and to allow the learning. When you look at a mythical adventure or a fantasy story, as the person, as the hero goes on their journey, they discover their gifts, and to recognize that we are on a journey discovering our gifts, and that it is a journey, and to recognize that along with that journey there's good, there's evil, there's everything, but we are on that journey. And then the last little image is a lovely little whale, and it's spouting into the air, and it's just a reminder to remember to take time to breathe. Just take time to breathe this month, and everything will be okay.